It's your old mate Daryl with Toby. Here he is. Toby, there you go. Your mates want to talk to you. There we go, we've seen Toby. Well, where are we? We're on the cliff. Yep, we're going to do the usual. But you know, every day I'm getting a little bit more confident because the days are getting that little bit longer. And I know it's only a matter of time before we can start going out later and a bit later. And that's giving me all day to do other things. The weather will get warmer. There's our friend, we're still there. And it's February at the end of this week. But our friend's still there. So anyway, as I was saying, it's getting warmer, it's getting better. We've even got this strange golden disc in the sky. I don't know what it is, but it's there. Something I've not seen before, I don't think, or if I have, it's a long time ago. Yeah. You know, I've got my high-vis coat on, thick jumper, t-shirt, shirt, tracky bottoms, hiking boots, gloves, and my tipfer. And it is warm today. Complete contrast with yesterday when the rain was cold and it was bouncing off the flags. Now it's all right. It's quite nice. Enjoyable even. We'll go down on the beach in a minute. Well, I've not walked so far today. This has been it. This week has been, well, amongst other things, spring cleaning week. So yesterday I was busy. This morning I was busy. You know, we have about 4 deep cleaning sessions a year. After Christmas, probably sometime in April, May. Then again in September. And it's just that time where you want to get rid of all your junk, clean up. So it's just a busy week. Hi Jake. Right, we're actually at a place called Withensea. That's the North Sea you're looking at. And we're about 20 miles east of Hull in the UK. Yeah, we're going to go down on the beach for a bit and we'll see how far we get. No, I'm not going to bother because I think I'm going to struggle further up. Hang on, I'll go down onto the lower level though. Hi Edward, I'm good and Toby's good. Did you? Oh, you had a look, did you, Edward? So what do you think? Yeah, I like it. I like living here. It's possibly the nicest place I've ever lived at. Oh, hang on, I've got a job to do. Hang on, Tobes. Hiya, sorry about that. I'm now back. There we go. So I'm now back with you. Yeah, just had to do my duty for Toby to clean up after him. I wish other people would do what I do. I really do. Hi Bobby, how are you? It is a nice day, Edward. It's a lovely day. A complete contrast to what it was like yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely awful. The rain was just bouncing off the flags and it was freezing cold. Toby's got 2 coats on. Well, I think we're going to do another one. Right. Just bear with me. Go on, Tobes. Hang on. Wait for me. Okay. Right. Hopefully it should be all right now. I've got a couple, so I can put them in the bin when we come across it. I wish other people would do that. It seems so many people just don't. You know, part of having a dog is cleaning up after it. It's about doing the right thing. There's so many people. Just leave it for somebody else to deal with. Before going out, I always make sure I've got bags and treats. Hi Dave, how are you? Did you? Well, you'll know then, you'll have noticed how much dog mess there is about and how many people just can't be bothered at picking it up. That really gets to me, does that? Really gets me goat. I know there's 2 things, whatever I do, whatever I don't do, I've got to remember bags, and I've got to remember treats. Yeah, I know, I've made loads. Yeah, on here, that's it. It's brilliant. You make loads and loads of friends. I've got to know local people for being on here as well. Bloke come up to me the other day. He said, what's your channel? My channel, so I told him. He said, right, I'm going to try and find you. Yeah. He said, I often see you around. He said, I've been meaning to ask you. Well, so I gave it him. I know I've got about 4 or 5 locals who do follow me, and now and again I'll see them in the cars, they'll beep and they'll wave at me. Right, what's he doing? Well, I'm waiting to see what you were doing, mate. Well, hey, swine, he's a swine. Yeah. I was watching the old guy. I couldn't make out what he wanted to do. I'd have gone either way, you know. I'm fine. Yep. That's Toby's waste thoughtfully deposited. I think this is the first time in weeks where my fingers aren't painful with a cold. That were clever. I nearly dropped my phone just then. Very nearly. Well, we're 10 people with us at the moment. I'd just like to say hi to everybody. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like, comment, share and subscribe. We're now up to 643 subscribers, I think. So we want another 7 to get up to 650. We're in Withensea, which is on the North Sea coast. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. My name is Daryl and I'm out with Toby. So in a minute, I'm going to give Toby a treat. Would you like a treat, Toby? I thought you might. So I'm just going to give Toby a treat. Right, here we go. Yeah. He's had it. God, you think he were doing me a favour by having them there? See, the storm gates are still closed. Oh. Yeah, we'll have a look at the sea again in a minute. It goes to the back door, Dave. If we're in the house, we let him out regularly anyway. But if he needs to do anything, but he'll stand at the kitchen door to tell us. And then we'll get up, go to the back door and let him out. But it's very rare he does anything out in the back. If he does, it's because we haven't been out, because of the weather or something like that. Otherwise, it's very rare. Obviously in bad weather it's a bit more often. Yes. Yes, Edward. The wind was absolutely horrendous. We had wind and rain. It was absolutely freezing. I had to take him out last night, but we did about 3/4 of a mile from my house to Valley Gardens, around Valley Gardens and back home again. And it was absolutely horrendous. It just wasn't nice to be out at all. Darling, he's one in a million, is Toby. Hiya, yeah mate. Hello. We'll just walk on. Hello fella. Nicely, be nice. Be good. Come on, let's go. See you mate. Well, we're 20 people with us now. Just like to welcome everybody aboard. It's great having you. Hope you like the channel. Hope you like this video. If you do, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Last time I checked we had 634 people, so I'm looking for another 6 to hit the 640 mark. Oh, 643. Another 6 or 7 to hit the 650 mark. Will I get them all today? We'll see. If you don't want to subscribe, at least like him. You can like, you can comment, you can tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you think I could do better, what you would like to see. I'll just talk about something else. We've had some really good discussions on here. You don't like the channel, but you like my dog. Well, that's fair enough. That's fine. What would you like? What could I do with a channel that would make you like it more? Come on, Tobes. What would you like to see? Or what do you think I should do better than what I'm doing? I don't want to go down to the water. Do you know what happened in Wivensea a few weeks ago? 3 people got drowned. It's not good, and at the moment all the gates to the beach are shut. So I can't do that at the moment. Tomorrow, what I might do, I might go up to Holland where we can actually get down on the beach, and it is pretty safe there. See, I'll show you. The stone gates are shut. They did well. They did really well. Do you think Lincoln City are going up, Edward? I think they are. I think next season they're going to be in the championship. I don't think there's anything now to stop them getting in. No, it weren't murder. What happened? There was a 15-year-old girl on the pier steps, and she was taking some pictures with her phone. The waves were coming in at 10 foot. The waves were absolutely enormous, and she was just taking some pictures. Then you got this freak wave what came in, knocked her off balance and took her in. And Mum, realising what had happened, she did what mums do. She went in to try and rescue her daughter. Both mum and daughter were stuck. Now there was an old guy, and he went in to try and rescue them. So he has all the flowers for them. Some more there, look. He went in to rescue them, and he too lost his life. So now there's 3 people in. From the cafe over there, 2 more went in to try and rescue them, but they got out. So 3 people died. 2 bodies were recovered the same night. This was early January. And then a couple of weeks ago, the young girl's body was recovered from the sea. It's just an absolute tragedy. The sea can be cruel and unforgiving. Well, we got 48 people with us. I'd just like to say hi to everybody. Thank you very much for coming on my channel. I hope you enjoy the video. If you are enjoying it, please like, comment, share and subscribe. I've got lots of stuff on my channel if you subscribe. Lots and lots of these live walks. I've got walks around Hull Docks, Grimsby, Paul to Heddon, Paul Lighthouse. I've got lots and lots for you to look at. Lots of photographs and pictures of me and of Toby. Yeah, some more flowers. That's somebody's left. Lovely of them, aren't they? No. But one of the bodies was found round about there. Grace was by, you know, the pier towers down there. That's where she was taking pictures. That's where her mum went in, and the old guy went in. Now, 2 bodies were found that night. Grace's mum and the old man. And one of them was found round about there, and the other one was found further up, from what I understand. I'm not sure which was which. I believe the man's body was found first because they tried, you know, to resuscitate him, but who were pronounced dead on the scene. And the next body to be found was Grace's mum, and I think that was up here somewhere. Hello, love. So from what I can make of it, I think that body might have been the man, and the flowers could be from his family. Hi Jeffrey, how are you? Well, we're still at 48 people, which is absolutely brilliant. I've not had 48 people on here for such a long time, so just want to say thank you to everybody who's come onto my channel. If you're enjoying it, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Tap your screen twice and let's fill it with hearts. Yeah, I've got 643 subscribers so far, so I'm still looking for another 7 to reach my target of 650. Will I get that today? Who knows? It's certainly a lovely day for it, isn't it? If this is a taste of things to come, I'm certainly looking forward to the summer. In April, me and the old Duchess and Tobes were having a week away at Whitby. So it's going to be, so I'll be going online. I'll be going live. But I'll have other things as well. I'll have my gimbal. So that'll be good. I'll be going live. So that'll be good. So it's going to be a blockbuster week. Can't remember the date. I just know it's sometime in April. It's something I'll worry about when I get to end of February. Oh, Edward, thank you very much. Giuseppe, no, we're not in Wales. We're at a place called Withensea. It's on the North Sea coast. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. There you go, that's the North Sea. That's where we are. But I get why you'd think it were Wales. Many, many, many years ago, when I was young, the world was young, and dinosaurs roamed the earth, I did part of my teacher training in North Wales. And it was fantastic. I did a full term there. It was absolutely amazing. I was at Colwyn Bay. And it was brilliant. It was nice. It was kind of March, April, May, June, and it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed it there. It was warm, nice walks in the evening. Go over to Ruse. Hang on, love, careful, love. Sorry about that, love. The trouble is you can't even hear them. they come running, you can't hear them or anything. You don't know until they're there. They don't see you until they're on top of you. And Toby sees somebody running, being a dog. Are you okay, love? See, she can't even hear me. Bobby G2V. I'll see if I can add you on mine, but I can't do it at the moment. You should be able to subscribe to me though, but come on. Sorry about that, love. Are you alright? No. She couldn't hear me. Got her headphones in, blasting music. Hello, love. Her mind will be miles away. Yeah, I'll try and find you anyway. I'll try and subscribe you. So hopefully if I do that, you should be able to like me back. You might already be subscribed to me. You might have already done it inadvertently. What are you looking at? What's he after? He's after another runner, I think. Yeah, no worry, Bobby. I'll try. When I get home, I'll have a play with it. Bobby Golf 2 Victor. In fact, I might just try and take a picture of it, so at least I've got that. Hang on. Now, last time I tried doing this, I ended up losing it, but I think I'm all right now. I think I might have it. So at least I've got your details there. And I'll go on YouTube and I'll try and subscribe to you. And then we'll see where we go from there, Bobby. I'll see how it goes. On Friday, I have to attend a meeting at Coast Watch. Nothing bad. I'm going to get volunteered for something, so I've got to turn up. Apparently helping to set rosters and things. And it's going to be Friday afternoon, Friday PM. Now, I don't know what time she wants me to be there. Now, depending on the time will depend on whether I can come out. Oh, look at that. Look at that big shiny disc in the sky. What is it? God, never seen one of them before. So I might not be able to come on. I'll do my best, or I might be late or something like that, but we'll see. We'll see on Friday. Hopefully I'll know what time later on tonight, and so I'll be able to give you more details tomorrow when I'm on. Oh, to hell with it. Whatever happens, I'll be on, even if I'm a bit late. It might be we have a walk round Hornsey. How does that sound? I can always show you my station, can't I? Hi Jack, how are you? It's a lovely day here today. It's absolutely amazing. This is the first day when my fingers aren't cold with holding up the phone. See, I've got gloves on, but so I can control the phone and stuff, my fingertips are exposed, and my fingers have been absolutely freezing all week, but not today. Not today. It's been lovely. I wouldn't say it's warm. There you go, that big disc in this, that disc again, I don't know what it is. Do you think it's from outer space or something like that? Could be, couldn't it? Could be millions of miles away, 93 million miles away or something like that. But there it is. Strange, isn't it? Things you see in January. Well, it's certainly a lovely day today anyway, even without the quips. I've definitely enjoyed coming out this evening. I enjoy every day. That were good, the walk round the campsite and coming back past the lighthouse, that I really enjoyed. That walk, you know, it was different, but it was good. I really enjoyed that. So Friday, that's it, settled. I will be out, but I might be a bit late, and if I am, we'll have a walk round Hornsey. And as a treat, I'll be able to show you where the Coast Watch station is. I won't go in, but I'll show you where it is. So I'm not allowed to do video inside. So I'll show it you anyway. Look at that. Well, come on, Tobes. He does not like going too near those steps. We're not going down there, Tobes. Little Toblerone. Yeah. Now, going back onto the subject of holidays, I'm really looking forward to going on holiday. The last holiday we had, we went to Skegness last August. And it just seems like forever since we've been anywhere. Yeah, we've had a couple of odd days here and there, but nothing really spectacular. We went to Sammy's, you know, my son's, for the old Duchess's birthday, which were nice. And we had a couple of days in Halifax. I don't know if it was October, yeah. But nothing much. Well, here we are. Yeah, it's cold here. It's not, no, it isn't. It's not warm. I won't be walking around with no coat on. 67 cold for Florida. I don't know what the temperature is. It's in the 50s somewhere. But last week it was absolutely bitter. Yesterday it was absolutely bitter. But I've been quite busy. I've been quite busy yesterday and today anyway. I thought make hay while the sun shines. I've been doing all our spring cleaning. So I just got the living room. I'm going to have to move the settee and the chairs to get under them and sweep, back. We have laminate flooring, so we got some special stuff just to rub over it. So that to do as well. I'll probably do that on Saturday now. Thursday's Duchess Day, shopping. So I weren't going to do it tomorrow. I thought I'll do it on Friday. But seeing as I'm going to this meeting on Friday, it'll be Saturday now before I actually decide to get stuck in. So we do it about 3-4 times a year. A really good deep clean. We don't actually get that dirty anyhow, but a good clean. It doesn't do any harm, does it? And then we just maintain it after that, and then again in a few months, about 3 months, get rid of all our junk. Yeah, somebody was asking me the other day about house prices. I think this is it up here, I'm not sure. One of these, I can't find the for sale notice, but one of them, the semi-detached bungalows, and they're going for 170. That is the asking price. So you're not going to get full asking price. You'll probably go for 165 or something like that. Now they're 2-bedroom, but it's not hard, to get another 1 or 2 bedrooms in them and turn them into a house. I think they already have stairs up into a very extensive loft. Come on. Quite a few people have put a dormer on them and turned them into proper bungalows. Others haven't. See those, for instance, and then the next lot, we just left them as bungalows. So just for the bungalow without the dormer, we're looking at 170. So that'd be a 2-bedroom bungalow for 170. If you're in West Yorkshire, anywhere near Leeds, Huddersfield, Halifax, you'd be paying anything up to 300,000. I have been to Beverley. Yeah, I have been to County Durham. Denise, yeah. It's a while back since I've been, but yeah. some nice places in County Durham. Been to Sunderland and Roker Beach, that's nice, and I've been a few places there. Hiya Brian, so you're just down the coast from me then, the other side of Lincolnshire, Norfolk and then Suffolk. Yeah, I've been to Beverley a few times. The trouble with Beverley is there's nowhere to park. And when you find somewhere to park, you can't move. Right, you're on short lead, I think, while we're along here. Suffolk's nice. I used to have a friend, he's no longer with us. I knew him from the school days. And he lived at Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk. I like Bury. And I had another friend who moved to Ipswich. And he's no longer with us. It's amazing really, my cohort at school, I'm one of most of them are dead. I'm 71, but most of them are no longer with us. Sad when you think of it. I mean, 71 at one time was old, was really old. Still is, but you know, it's like me, I'm not knocking at death's door yet. You know, I can on a good day I can still walk. On a nice day I can still walk 20 miles. Even on days like this, I could easily get 16 if I put my mind to it. Although, in the winter, I limit myself to between 8 and 12. Now, at one time, like a 71-year-old man, that you won't get many doing that. Yeah. It is. Well, one of my mates, what lived around there, he had his own haulage company. And then he ended up with brain cancer. And he died, that were about maybe 20 years ago. So I'd have been 51, something like that. Jimmy was a year younger than me, so he'd have been 50. Yep. You know, I bet you, Jack, if you were to go back to where you lived in Norfolk, I bet it hasn't changed that much. I'm just changing hands. Yeah, it probably hasn't changed. It probably hasn't changed that much, honestly. I bet you'd remember it. No, it's awful, that, Jack. These are people you've kind of known all your life, and then you lose them. I just think to myself, I don't know, at 71, I'm in good health, or I'm a diabetic. There's a lot of worse diseases going around than diabetes. But I can look after myself, I can regulate it. I know what I've got to do, and I know I can do it. And that's the thing. But there's others, and they can't. You know, when I lived in Burnley back in the 1990s, my friend's dad, he retired at 65. He retired on the Friday. He'd worked at a power station ever since he was 15. So he had like 50 years service. You know, with whoever it was, the Central Electricity Generating Board or whatever it was at that time. He retires on the Friday. Okay. On the Saturday, he had a massive heart attack. He'd paid in all his life. He paid into the company pension fund all his life. All his working life. Retires on the Friday. The following day, he has this massive heart attack and he was dead. You just don't know, do you? Well, that is very true, Edward. Yeah, some things just never change. That's it, Jack. That's the funny thing about Britain. You either get massive, massive, massive changes and you think, oh my God, or it doesn't change at all. Yeah, you're right, Edward. You're absolutely correct. At some point we all have to go. I just don't want to go yet, though. I want to live long enough to see my grandkids graduate from university. The eldest is 8, the youngest is about 4. So if I get another 17, 18 years, I'll be happy. Whether I will or not, I don't know. My dad was in his 90s when he finally kicked the bucket. My mum was 78. So, who knows? But somebody said to me, what have you got left? It was to see my grandkids graduate, go to university and graduate. Come on. Look, don't worry, we're not. There's some more flowers, look, that were left. And that was for Grace. It was found just further up here. In the rocks. Yeah, we're going, don't worry. Well, we're back. You know, just a few weeks ago, I say this every night, but it was kind of getting dark by the time we get here. We're going to get back to the tower and it's still going to be light. Remember the night before last, it was still light but it was getting dark. Because we got a blue sky, we haven't got that much cloud. The sun hasn't quite set yet. We're going to be laughing. Yeah. Got another 2 doggies coming up. Not sure whether I know these or not. Hello. Hi. I know, we know what we like.
Sheldon!
You're nice.
Oi.
No problem, mate. I'll see you later. Look at the tinge on the clouds. Oh, there's another dog coming up. You know, I should have took my gimbal out tonight, but here's the thing. It'd be hard to watch that with Toby. Yeah, I just thought I'd let the runner past. I just hope when he comes round I can hear him. But I know he's there, so it should be alright. Another jack. Yeah, it's another jack. Alright, mate. Is he alright? What's the play? I know. Daft buggers, aren't they? Yeah. See you later, mate. I'll have a look to see if that runner is running back. Can't tell yet. There, he's running back. So in a minute I'll put Toby back on short lead. I don't mind when I'm aware of them. Runners, that's completely fine. It's when they come up at the back of you, they don't even see you. If they're not looking, they don't see you. You can't hear them. They don't think, hang on, bloke there with a dog, I'll give him a wide berth. They don't see you. We don't hear, we don't see, we don't hear. They have earphones on their heads. We can't hear anything, we can't see anything. Yeah, it's just at the back of me now, so a bit further and me and Tobes will pull in. Well, there he goes. Yeah, he got on. He did. He got on with that little fella. Yes, there was I think there were 6 of them. And we chose Toby. Yeah, I've got pictures somewhere. But there were about 6. But Toby were completely different to the other 5. Literally. The others were smaller, or they looked to be smaller, and they had lighter coats. Toby was just kind of one on his own. According to the old Duchess, hiya mate, you alright? It's a nice evening tonight, isn't it? A lovely evening.
Yes. I mean, like I say, I haven't got my hook up tonight.
No. I've got my atoms, I've nowhere to put it, but I don't need it.
No, like I said, the days change so much, don't they? It's
Yeah.
usually they're miserable.
But today, just look at it. Wow.
Oh, it is, it's good.
What's the plate? You're happy enough.
Yeah. Well, at least you're snarling at each other, aren't you?
I know. See you later, mate. Yeah, we see him most nights. Yeah, so Toby's got brothers and sisters. Well, according to the Duchess, she doesn't think Toby's a full jack. Now, I don't know. We were completely different to the others. But like I've said to her, if he isn't, then we got a little bit extra. But I'm fine. I don't really care what he is, to be honest. He's a lovely, lovely dog. Somebody told me they think there's a bit of corgi in him. I don't know. I honestly don't know. They said he's a Kojak. I said, what's a Kojak? And they said a corgi, Jack Russell, Kojak. And I thought, maybe. Who knows? It doesn't really matter to me. Oh, we got our runner bean coming up. No, you're not going to him, no. At least the lad's decent. He saw us, avoided us. What's that, Edward? Tell me again, is it good? He's a lovely, honestly though, he is a lovely dog to have. He's loving, he's friendly. When we go home now, we'll have 2 hours, a good 2 hours of play. He'll jump in bed with us. When he gets too hot, he'll get up, decide to come back, wake one of us up so he can get back in bed. But it's fine. Well, we've done 6.11 miles. So I'm going to be getting 7 miles probably by the time we get home. And tomorrow, I don't know if I'm doing the shopping or whether I'm taking the old Duchess with me. Last week she came with me and we bought half of Tesco. So I don't know what's happening tomorrow. If I go, it's half an hour. That's your lot. Boom. Work out what I need. Go in. Get what I need. Pay for it. And I'm out. I might get her a treat or something. Other than that, I'm out. But not the old Duchess. She likes to look at everything. Then we'll go in Aldi and all the centre aisles. I'm not going to buy anything, but never mind. She likes to look and criticise and say why it's rubbish and why she wouldn't buy it. Why look at it then? But that's my Duchess for you. I wouldn't change it for anything. I wouldn't want her to be any different, to be honest. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, Edward, he's amazing company. There's never a dull moment with him. Never. Where's your Bowley? He loves his Bowley. Would you like a treat? And he loves his treats. So this is what we've got. So he's down here somewhere. I'm just getting some out for him. Put him back in my pocket. There you go. He loves treats. So what we'll be doing at home, we'll be playing bowling in the living room. And if I don't throw the ball, I get nipped. You know, if I'm doing something else on my laptop or doing something, reading something, I get nipped until I throw the ball. Right. Yeah. He loves playing, and it's good to have though. Keeps me on my toes. Hiya. He's a very affectionate dog. And the Duchess were telling me, when I'm out and he's in, he sulks until I get home. Come on. Well, we've got the moon. But it's still not dark. We're back at the towers. It's still not dark. Well, we've got 18 people with us now. Just like to welcome you all on board. Thank you for watching my channel. If you're enjoying it, please like, comment, share and subscribe. I've got lots of things on my channel that you might like. I think there was a dog coming, so hiya. Oh, lovely dog that. So we've got lots of me walks. We've got other videos I've made using my gimbal, camcorder, walks around Hull Docks, walks around Heddon, Paul to Heddon. So there's quite a lot of things there that we've actually done. So, you know, it's well worth subscribing. Then you can, you can comment, comment, tell me what you like about the channel, what you don't like, what you think I could improve on, what you would like to see. It's all relevant and it all interests me. I like to know what people think, that way I can improve. Well, we've still got this camper. Well, we're up to 23, so that's good. Time's it. It's 4:45, so what I'm going to do, take a walk down to the bottom, walk back up Bannister Street, and we'll see what progress we've made with the bus garage. When we got there the other night, it was quite dark. It shouldn't be anywhere near as dark tonight. So hopefully we should be able to see a little bit more. Yeah, they pulled the garage down, sadly. We're just going to use the hard standing to stable the buses. I'm just going to change hands. That's better. Yeah, so we're stabling the So we're just going to have a porter cabin there as a driver's mess, and another porter cabin, I think, for the office staff. It's cost them £420,000 to demolish the garage. A lot of money, isn't it? For jacking anybody in America, that's round about $700,000. There's your lighthouse, silhouetted against the sun. You can see now the light is beginning to go. So we'll walk down here, we'll come to the pub at the bottom, and then we'll walk up Bannister Street, we'll go past the bus garage, see how much more they've got to do. Thinking I might do something a bit different tomorrow night, but I'll have to think how I'm going to do it. See, the tide's going out now. Yeah, as it is now, I'd have been fine walking all the way, you know, from the end of a North Prom all the way down, because I could have done it now. You know, without having no worry, because this is where I would have got cut off, just round about here. Changing hands again. Well, I should think we'll have done 7 miles by the time I get home, maybe a little bit more. At Captain Williams, I believe they have some nice food in there. Everybody speaks highly of the place. Come on, let's walk up here. Well, we're now on Bannister Street. Some of the houses on here are quite nice. When we first moved here, it was a slum. But a lot of people, you know, they've invested money and they made the houses quite nice. We used to have lots of junk in the garden and stuff like that. All that seems to have gone. I think some of them are HMOs though, I don't know. Yeah, we should have enough light left. Just about. Be a year in round about end of June, beginning of July. So I've only been doing it for 7 months. What happened, I got diagnosed in April as being diabetic, and my doctor gave me this medication. I started putting weight on and I thought, it's not helping me. I need to be taking it off if I'm going to control my diabetes. So I stopped taking the meds and started walking, and it was at that time when I decided, you know, to go live on YouTube. I had a YouTube channel, but I'd never done anything with it. I mean, I thought, right, I'm gonna start. And it's just gone on from there, really. It's been about end of June. Yeah, it's been really good because you guys have really helped me along, given me a lot of encouragement at losing weight and controlling my diabetes, so that's been brilliant. I've been able to encourage other people online to do the same thing as I've been doing, so that's been brilliant. And I've just enjoyed doing it. And a lot of you've enjoyed my company as well, so to me, it's good all round. You know, it's a win-win situation. You don't often get something like that in your life, do you? Normally, it's you gain a bit and you lose a lot. But this one, it's just been win-win. Amazing, really.
Hiya.
Well, here we are. The house, the old travel centre has gone, which used to be just here. Now there's a bit of something for you. The fire extinguisher is still on the wall. Can you see it? Middle of the screen. The fire extinguisher. Nobody thought to take it off. There's a guy coming with a dog, so I'm going to have to watch Toby. So, there we go. That's the remains of our bus garage. We've got two quite big diggers. One there, one there. Amazing, eh? Don't know what this thing is unless it's fuel. Well, we've done 7 miles, so what we're going to do now, 958 calories, so I'm going to try and get up to 1,000 calories before I go home. So we'll have a walk through Valley Gardens and then back down past the amusement place, and then we'll go back to my place where I'll wrap up. It's been such a lovely day today. The Duchess said, look, she's leave for spring cleaning, go and do your walks. And I said, no, so if I don't do it, then I've got to do it later. I said, I'm not doing nothing. I'll go for my walk this evening, but I want to get it done. Because otherwise it just hangs around, doesn't it? I don't do it don't do it today. That means I've got to do it tomorrow. Or Friday. I mean, the rest of it I've got to do on Saturday now, because tomorrow I'll be taking the old Duchess shopping, so I know we'll be looking at a very short walk in the morning. Get the shopping done, and then we'll be out again. And then Friday, as I said, I have to go to Hornsey, which is fine, absolutely okay that. And we'll probably have a walk round the Hornsey together. How does that sound? So it's going to be something a bit different for you on Friday. Come on up here, Tobes, let's go this way. Spaces out a little more. I've got 34 calories to do. I think that's about 700 steps, 800 steps or something. Yeah, this thing is people living in it, and we've been there now since about, I don't know, October. I couldn't live in something like that for so long. Be okay for a week, 2 weeks, a month even. But like to be doing it permanently, I don't think I'd be that happy. So we'll walk down past Game King. So I wouldn't mind something like this. But the Duchess says no. She says we're too old. I mean, that'd be good. I'd love one of them, mate. I really would, but my Duchess says we're too old. I know. See ya. Yeah, she says, nah, we're too old now. That'd be fantastic. Just jump in. Go somewhere. Odd days. 2 or 3 nights here or there.
Yeah, something here and then.
No, I wouldn't mind that. But I wouldn't like to live in one for months. Like a day van with the occasional, night out. Yeah, get your tea then. Yeah, we do have some Indian. We do have an Indian curry restaurant here, Bobby. Yeah. Yep. Siam's nice. We do have an Indian curry restaurant. It's called the Bengal Lancer, but I'm not keen on the curry there. Bobby. Brian. I've been to Wales. I said to my teacher training there, but I've never actually got to the Isle of Wight. All right, Edward. Enjoy your tea then. Yeah, I love tea. I don't really drink much coffee, Brian. Is that right, Jack? A lot in Zephyr Hills, right? We used to have a car going back, made by Ford. It was called the Zephyr, Ford Zephyr. The Zephyr 4 now, that was a car. A huge big back seat, bench seat at the back and a bench seat at the front. One of our buses. Now they were a car to be proud of. Well, 994 calories, so happy with that. Well, I get my 1,000 calories, I think so. Yeah, they were a lovely car. Some of them had a 2-litre engine. I know in America you've got bigger engines than that, but 2-litre back in the 60s was big. And they were just magnificent, really. We used to have a television programme called Z Cars, and that was what they had, Ford Zephyrs. It was a police programme, and it was about Liverpool coppers fighting crime. And that's what they were, the Z cars, the Ford Zephyrs. I think they had a Zephyr and a Zodiac, I'm not sure. But both were tremendous. Well, I saw something today. It was a bright, shiny disc. Incredible it was. It was still there when I come out. Incredible. This bright shiny disc in the sky. Just gone past the Alex Bessica. Yep, it's just down here on the corner there. Well, now I'm going home. I'm going to have my tea, Bessica. I remember that one, Dave. Mellow birds will make you smile. But I've never really been a coffee person. Yeah, you certainly know Withensea then, don't you, Bessica? Well, Bessica, you might know where I am now. Railway Crescent. This is the old police station. I think this was an old the courthouse at some time. They've converted it into, I'm not sure, I think 2 bungalows. And at the back, they built another 6. No, I've never been to the States. It looks like Sheffield, right. I'm in Withensea, Dasville. Quite away from Sheffield, about 20 miles east of Hull. Right, folks, I'm engaged in the car wars again. Come on, Tobes. Right, folk, it's been absolutely fantastic having your company this evening. Me and Toby just want to say good night to everybody. It's been absolutely amazing. I've enjoyed your company, I've enjoyed the walk. And just want to say thank you to everybody for your company, making it all possible. And we're going to have a cup of tea, spend some time with the old Duchess. So thanks for all your shares, your likes, your comments, and subscriptions. So I shall see you again. It'll be tomorrow when I'm out again. So I shall see you tomorrow. And don't forget, from Monday, we're upping the stakes a little bit. I'll be starting a quarter of an hour later. So I'll be online for about 3:45. So that I'm going to say good night from me and good night from Toby.